Good morning, Year 2. It's Miss Cotterill here. I hope you're all okay. Today we're going to have a quick recap of the notes that we had a look at yesterday. So on a piece of squared paper and a pencil from your home learning pack, I would like you to write down what the 4 notes are. Pause the video here so you've got time to do it. Okay, let's check your work. Now remember, the pound sign must go in front of all the numbers. So the first note in the top left-hand corner, the orange note, is the £10 note. So if you've put £10, give yourself a tiny tick. Well done. Okay, the other note at the top, the red note, is the £50 note. So well done if you've put 50. Okay, the third note, the purple coloured note, is the £20 note. So well done if you've put £20. And last but not least, the bluey green coloured note, the £5 note. Well done, everyone. Okay, today we are going to have a recap about counting in fives. Now we can all count in fives, and we are going to count forwards until we get to 60. You ready? Starting from 0. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I wonder if we can go backwards. Starting from 60, you ready? 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Now make sure you keep practicing counting in your 2s, 5s, 10s and 3s forwards and backwards. Okay, so today we're going to have a look at multiplying by 5. Now we know that we can use an array to solve a multiplication calculation. So I've got 3 multiplied by 5, 3 times 5. I want to know the product of 3 times 5. So I've made my array. I've got 3 counters and I've got 5 rows because I've got 3 5 times. I wonder if you could work out what the product of 3 multiplied by 5 is. What's the answer? What's the product? Have a go. Well done, the product of 3 multiplied by 5 is 15 because I know product means multiply, and so I have multiplied 3 by 5. And I have counted all the counters and I've got 15 altogether. So I know 15 is my answer. Well done. Okay, this time I would like to have a go at drawing an array on your square piece of paper to answer 6 multiplied by 5. Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, so let's check. You should have drawn 6 counters in 5 rows because it was 5 times. And if you counted them all correctly, you should have worked out that 6 multiplied by 5 is 30. Well done, everyone. Okay, this time my calculation is 5 multiplied by 8. Now have a think. I don't know my 8 times table, but I do know my 5, so I could swap the numbers around. I could do 8 multiplied by 5. Pause the video here and have a go at drawing your array. Okay, so because when we multiply, it doesn't matter which way round the numbers are, the answer's still the same. I decided to swap them round. So instead of doing 5 multiplied by 8, I did 8 multiplied by 5. So I did 8 counters 5 times in 5 rows, and I worked out that I'd got 40. So 8 multiplied by 5 is 40, which means that 5 multiplied by 8 is also 42. Well done if you got that right. Okay, this time I want you to have a go at working out what 5 multiplied by 0 is. Pause the video here whilst you do this. Okay, this one was a trick question. Miss Cotterill was trying to catch you out. You should have worked out that the answer is 0, because if we've got 5 multiplied by 0, so we've got 5 counters 0 times. 0 is nothing, no times, so I can't have any rows. So 5 multiplied by 0 must be 0. Now I could swap them around and do 0 multiplied by 5, but that would mean that I've got a 0 5 times. Well, 0 is nothing, so that doesn't work neither. And we know when we multiply, it doesn't matter which way round. We'll work something out, the answer's still the same. So when we're multiplying anything by 0, the answer is 0. So that was a trick question. So well done if you spotted it and worked it out correctly. Okay, we can also use our fingers to count in 5s to help us solve a calculation where we have to multiply by 5. So this time I've got 4 multiplied by 5. So just like we did yesterday when we were multiplying by 2, we can do the same, but multiply by 5. So the first number is 4, so I'm going to put 4 fingers up. Put 4 of your fingers up. And because we're multiplying by 5, we need to count the 4 fingers in our 5 times table. What do you think the answer is going to be? Okay, let's do it together. 4 fingers. Let's count in our 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. Now I can check this by drawing my array. I can draw 4 counters 5 times, and you will spot that I've got 20 counters altogether. Okay, so we can use both methods to help us find out the answer to a multiplication question if we're stuck. Okay, I'd like you to have a go at using your fingers to solve the calculation 3 multiplied by 5. So put 3 fingers up and count in your 5s. Pause the video here whilst you write your answer. Well done. You should have got 15. So if everyone puts 3 fingers up, let's count in our 5s. 5, 10, 15. Well done. Okay, this time you are going to be given some calculations, okay, where you're going to be multiplying by 5. Now it's up to you whether you draw arrays, whether you use counters, or whether you just count on your fingers in your 5s. So you have got 2 calculations that are written in black, okay, and then you've got a square box between them. Your job will be to work out the answer to both calculations and write it underneath them. So you can see I've done 2 multiplied by 5. So I've put 2 fingers up and I've counted in my 5s, 5, 10, and I've wrote 10 underneath. Okay. Then I've gone across and looked at 6 multiplied by 5. So I've put 6 fingers up and I've counted in my 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And underneath I've written 30. Okay. So your job will be to do exactly what I have done on mine, okay? Okay, so they're your calculations. Write the answers underneath each one. Leave the boxes empty for the time being, okay? I've left my example at the top so you can see. Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, let's check. 7 multiplied by 5, who can tell me what that is? Super well done, that's right. It is the number 35. So if you've got 35, give yourself a tiny tick. Okay, let's have a look across at 4 multiplied by 5. You should have put 20, so well done if you've got 20. If you haven't, please change it. Okay, the next one, 9 multiplied by 5. Who thinks I know this one? Yep, well done, that's right. 9 multiplied by 5 is 45. Super. Okay, 5 multiplied by 8. What's 5 multiplied by 8? Well done, that's right. It is 40. If you've got 40, give yourself a tiny tick. If you haven't, please change it. Okay, then we've got 5 multiplied by 1. You should have put 5. And 3 multiplied by 5 equals 15. Okay, so well done if you got those right. Don't worry if you made any mistakes, just correct them, please. Okay, now that you have worked out the answers to each question, you are going to have a little go at comparing them using the greater than, less than and equal to symbols, the crocodile clips, the crocodile symbols, okay? Where the bigger the number, the crocodile's mouth needs to be open by, okay? Because he gobbles up the biggest number. Now we've done lots of work on greater than, less than and equal to in the past, so I know you can all do this. And you can see I have put in the less than symbol in mine because I've got 2 multiplied by 5, the box, and then 6 multiplied by 5, and I've got 2 multiplied by 5, I know the answer is 10, and I've got 6 multiplied by 5, I know the answer is 30, and I know 10 is less than 30. I've put the less than symbol. And I can see the crocodile's mouth is open by the 30 because 30 is the bigger number. Okay, so pause the video here whilst you write the correct symbol in the boxes. Off you go. Okay, let's check. 7 multiplied by 5, missing box, and then 4 multiplied by 5. In that box, you should have the greater than symbol because you know that 35 is greater than 20. If yours looks like mine and the crocodile's mouth is open by the biggest number by 35, give yourself a tiny tick. Well done. Okay, the next one, 9 multiplied by 5, and then 5 multiplied by 8. Again, you should have the greater than symbol because we know that 45 is greater than 40. So well done if you've got that one right. Okay, the last one, you should have the less than symbol in because you know that 5 is less than 15. So if yours looks like mine, give it a tiny tick. If it doesn't, please change it. Well done, everyone. You've worked really hard. Okay, to help us practice our 2 times table, we're going to have a go at singing the Table Troopers song. Now, you might want to stand up and march to do this. It's completely up to you. You might want to jump around. It's up to you. Now, you will notice when we play the song, some of the song's written in red and some is written in blue. Okay? If you're singing it, you are the Table Trooper, so you're only singing the parts in red. Okay? The man on the song, the man who sings the song, will sing the blue part, and you respond by singing the red part. It's a bit like my turn, your turn. So the man has a go, then you have a go, okay? So who's singing the blue parts? You're singing the red part. You ready?
Table troopers, where are we?
In the jungle, sir.
And table troopers, which table are we tackling today?
The 2 times table, sir.
And why, table troopers, are we tackling the 2 times table?
Because it's too hot and sticky here in the jungle, sir.
That's silly. Table troopers, who are you?
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 2 times table song.
Right, troopers, marching in multiples of 2. Go! 2, 4, 6, 8.
2, 4, 6, 8.
10, 12, 14, 16.
10, 12, 14, 16.
18, 20, 22, 24.
18, 20, 22, 24.
Troopers only, marching in multiples of 2. Go!
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 2 times table song.
Right, troopers, time for trooper table facts. 2 times 1 is what?
2 times 1 is 2.
2 times 2 is what?
2 times 2 is 4.
2 times 3 is what?
2 times 3 is 6.
2 times 4 is what?
2 times 4 is 8.
2 times 5 is what?
2 times 5 is 10.
2 times 6 is what?
2 times 6 is 12.
2 times 7 is what?
2 times 7 is 40.
2 times 8 is what?
2 times 8 is 60.
2 times 9 is what?
2 times 9 is 80.
2 times 10 is what?
2 times 10 is 20.
2 times 11 is what?
2 times 11 is 22.
2 times 12 is what?
2 times 12 is 24.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 2 times table song.
Right, troopers, time for trooper table testing. 2 times 4 is what?
2 times 4 is 8.
2 times 9 is what?
2 times 9 is 80.
2 times 6 is what?
2 times 6 is 12.
2 times 7 is what?
2 times 7 is 40.
2 times 12 is what?
2 times 12 is 24.
2 times 1 is what?
2 times 1 is 2.
2 times 5 is what?
2 times 5 is 10.
2 times 10 is what?
2 times 10 is 20.
2 times 2 is what?
2 times 2 is 4.
2 times 8 is what?
2 times 8 is 60.
2 times 3 is what?
2 times 3 is 6.
2 times 11 is what?
2 times 11 is 22.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 2 times table song. Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 2 times table song.
Time and time again, you are proving to be totally terrific and tremendously talented, table troopers.
Oi! That monkey's just nicked my hat! Oi! Give it back! It's mine! I'll get my mum on you if you're not careful! Come
Well
back here,
done,
you
everyone.
cheeky monkey!
Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.